Before we begin moving through the pillars, I want to take a moment to explain what they are and why they exist. Awakening the lattice is based on the understanding that human beings are far more complex and capable than we were ever taught. Most of us were taught how to think, how to memorize, how to solve problems, and how to function in the world. But very few of us were ever taught how to understand our body, our emotions, our perception, or our relationships in a meaningful way. Over time, many people become disconnected from their bodies, disconnected from their emotional world, disconnected from their ability to perceive clearly, and disconnected from themselves and others. We begin to live mostly from habit, stress, and reaction rather than awareness and choice. The 4 pillars represent 4 forms of intelligence that exist within every human being, but that are rarely developed intentionally. These are not things you have to build from scratch. They are abilities that already exist within you. And this work is about waking them back up and learning how to use them. Each pillar focuses on a different aspect of human intelligence and awareness. The first pillar is somatic intelligence, which is the intelligence of the body. This is where we learn to feel, to sense, to understand the nervous system, and to recognize how the body communicates with us through sensation, tension, relaxation, and internal signals. Everything begins here, because the body and the nervous system influence how we think, how we feel, and how we respond to life. The second pillar is emotional intelligence, which is the intelligence of the emotional world. This is where we begin to understand emotions, not as problems, but as information and signals. We learn how to feel emotions without being overwhelmed by them, and how to understand what they are trying to communicate. The third pillar is perceptual intelligence, which is the intelligence of awareness and perception. This includes attention, awareness, patterns, and how we perceive ourselves, other people, and the world around us. Much of what we experience in life is shaped not by what is happening, but by how we perceive what is happening. The fourth pillar is relational intelligence, which is the intelligence of relationship. Our relationship with ourselves, with other people, and with the world. This includes communication, boundaries, connection, and understanding how we show up in relationships and how others experience us. Together, these 4 pillars form a framework for understanding ourselves in a much deeper and more complete way. Instead of trying to fix one part of our life while ignoring the others, we begin to understand how the body, emotions, perception, and relationships are all connected and constantly influencing each other. As you move through these pillars, the goal is not to become perfect or to do everything right. The goal is to become more aware, more regulated, more present, and more intentional in how you live your life. This is a process of learning, experiencing, and slowly changing how you move through the world, not by forcing change, but by understanding yourself and your system more clearly. Each pillar will introduce new ideas, new tools, and new experiences. Move slowly, stay curious, and remember that this is a process. There is no finish line, and there is no way to do this perfectly. This work is about waking up abilities that have always been there, and learning how to live with more awareness, more regulation, and more connection to yourself and to the world around you.